Hi guys, it's Abby from the Springs Preserve. I'm just doing another cool lesson all about your senses today. We have one of my favorite senses, and that is your sense of taste. Now, I know a lot of you guys already know that you get your sense of taste from your taste buds. So if you go look in the mirror right now and stick out your tongue, you're gonna see your tongue is covered in a ton of tiny little bumps. Now, those are called papillae, and actually is just little bumps that contain a ton of little taste buds inside each and every one of them. Not only do they have those taste buds, but they also have something called microvilli, which are tiny little hairs that help those taste buds when they are receiving signals about what it is they're tasting. So yes, you have a really bumpy, hairy tongue, but we use that to determine what we like. Do we like cookies? Do we like salty pretzels? Things like that is what our tongue is used for. Now, we don't just use our tongues when we're tasting, we also use our nose. Our taste buds tell us what it is we're tasting, but the food that we're chewing, it releases chemicals that go up into our olfactory senses, which is just right here at the top of the nose. And that's what tells us whether or not we enjoy it. So that sense of smell sends another signal to the brain. So the taste buds working together with your smell senses, it helps you determine what it is you're eating and if you like it or not. But today we're going to be focusing on our tongue and our taste buds. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a little bit of tongue mapping. Now, a tongue map is kind of like a regular map. So you're going to start out with a picture of your tongue, and then you're going to taste a bunch of different types of flavors, and you're going to determine what part of your tongue tastes those flavors the best. So I have right here the 5 main flavor areas that your tongue receives. I have right here, I have some bitter liquid. Now I just use some tonic water for that. That's the best when we're doing tongue mapping because it is liquid, it's easy to get. For our sweet, I just have a little bit of sugar water. And for our salty, I just have some salt water. Now, you cannot use too much sugar or too much salt for this. In fact, the stronger, the better, because you are going to be tasting this over and over again, so you want to make sure that it is strong enough for you to receive that taste. For our sour, I'm just using pure lemon juice. I'm not mixing it with water, just regular lemon juice. And then the last one is a unique type of taste you might not have heard of before. You might have. It's called umami, and it is what we use to taste savory foods like meats or fishes and things like that. So that is probably our least strongest taste, but I am interested to see if you guys can find out where on your tongue it receives that best. So for our umami flavor, I just used a little bit of beef broth. Now what you're gonna do is you can use either a toothpick, works, or a Q-tip. A Q-tip might give you a little bit too much flavor. Remember, you have to map out your entire tongue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start out with a toothpick. You're gonna dip it into whatever flavor you wanna try out first. And then, here, I'll show you guys on the map. You guys are actually going to place it in different areas of your tongue. So you might wanna try the tip. You can try the sides of your tongue, you could try the very back of your tongue, or you can try right here in the center. So I'll go ahead and let you guys test out all of your different flavors. And once you've decided that you've figured out a place, like if you think you know where sweet is, go ahead and pick a colored pencil and shade that in on the map. Now, your completed map should look a little bit something like this. So you can see right here, we mostly taste our sweet stuff at the very front of our tongue, our salty stuff all on the front edge of our tongue, sour stuff on the back sides of our tongue, bitter in the very, very back of our tongue, and umami right here in the center. Now this doesn't mean that you can't taste something sour in the front of your tongue, it just means that you taste it best on the side of your tongue. Now, one other experiment you can try is you can try how well you taste without your olfactory senses, without your sense of smell. You guys might have been sick before, had a stuffy nose or a cold, and you might not have been able to breathe through your nose. You can still taste with your taste buds, but it doesn't taste exactly the same as it would. So if you guys want to try plugging your nose and doing your tongue mapping, you might see if you can still do it. It's a little bit of a challenge, so good luck.